the NBA Summer League is a proving ground. It's a chance for young players to showcase their skills, for rookies to take their first steps on the professional stage, and for draft hopefuls to make their case for a coveted NBA contract. This year, however, the spotlight was particularly bright on one player.
With the 55th pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select Bronny James.
Let's face it, Bronny wasn't just another rookie. He's the son of the legendary LeBron James, arguably the greatest basketball player of all time. The expectations were stratospheric, the pressure immense. Every possession, every shot, every miss was dissected under a microscope. The first two games were a reality check for Bronny and his supporters. The scoring came in single digits. His three-point shot looked shaky, 0 for 15. And there were moments where he seemed overwhelmed by the speed and physicality of the NBA game. The doubts started creeping in. Were people only excited because of his dad's name? Did he just snag a spot because of LeBron? Yikes, the pressure was building. Social media went nuclear. Hot takes hotter than the Vegas sun started raining down. Analysts were like, whoa, hold on there, Bronny.
Bronny James, the way he has worked, the way he has prepared himself.
Is he even ready for the big leagues? They compared him to LeBron's smooth rookie season, which only made things worse. Even players like Jaylen Brown threw shade, saying Bronny wasn't ready for the NBA, and straight up, I don't think he's a pro. That comment went viral faster than a dunk compilation. Suddenly, everyone had an opinion on Bronny, and most of them weren't exactly cheering him on. By Game 3, the heat was really on for Bronny. With everyone watching and whispers getting louder, he needed a big performance. He did not disappoint. This wasn't just any game, it was a statement night. Bronny shut down the doubters and showed the world exactly why he's the next big thing in basketball. Bronny erupted for a whopping 25 points in Game 3, pulling out all the stops in his arsenal. He wasn't messing around, confidence oozing from every move. He attacked the rim with aggression, leaving defenders grasping at air. But Bronny wasn't a one-trick pony. His three-point shot was scorching hot, each shot a smooth and consistent splash that had the crowd going wild. Drives to the basket, dime-dropping assists, and lockdown defense. Bronny did it all. This wasn't just a game. It was a statement so loud it reverberated through the stadium. Bronny belongs here and he's here to stay. Who needs words when you can drop 25 points? Jaylen Brown's critique was rendered moot as Bronny's performance spoke louder than any words. The haters were silenced, at least for the moment, and the narrative began to shift. Social media buzzed with highlights and praise, and analysts were quick to reassess their earlier criticisms. It was a defining game that showcased Bronny's potential and resilience. The media can't make up their mind about young stars, you know? Bronny James is a perfect example. They were all over him when he wasn't playing that great, and then as soon as he crushed it, they were all over him in a good way. It's like they flip a switch overnight. The pressure was on for Bronny before his Summer League games. Headlines questioned his ability, with some saying things like, Bronny James, early struggles raise questions about NBA readiness.
In my opinion, there shouldn't be a tremendous amount of pressure. No, he has an opportunity to improve his stock.
And can Bronny James overcome the hype to succeed in the NBA?
I think he's being very fair, and he's not the only one who feels this way. Scouts feel this way.
Everyone was analyzing his every move, wondering if he belonged in the NBA. But after some strong showings, the narrative shifted. Now it's more like Bronny James flashes potential in Summer League debut, and Bronny James shows signs of development, silences some doubters. The media's quick change of course is definitely interesting. Yep, the analysts who were doubting Bronny harder than anyone are now singing his praises like he can do no wrong. They're all over his clutch plays, his improved shooting, and his smarts on the court. It's like the media went from slamming him to sucking up to him in the blink of an eye. Classic case of the media pendulum swinging way too far in both directions. Bronny's journey to proving himself isn't just about this one game. Remember all the ups and downs he had in the Summer League before? It's been a real roller coaster for him, with flashes of greatness mixed with some learning experiences. This recent game is just another chapter in his story. During his initial NBA Summer League outings in 2023, Bronny faced the same intense scrutiny. As a young player stepping onto a bigger stage, every move he made was analyzed. His early games were a mix of promising flashes and rookie mistakes. He showed glimpses of his potential with some impressive plays, but there were also moments where his inexperience was evident. Bronny started off in the Summer League like a freshman lost on campus. His shots weren't falling, and he wasn't exactly calling the plays. It's like he went from high school hopscotch to the NBA jungle overnight. This summer league is way faster and way more physical, and Bronny's still figuring it out. The critics are already circling him like sharks, saying he'll never be half the player his dad is. As the summer league progressed, however, so did Bronny's performance. He began to adapt to the speed and strength of his opponents, showing significant improvement with each game. His defense became more solid, his court vision sharper, and his confidence grew. Then bam! There it was. The game that changed everything. Bronny went off pouring in 20 points with a symphony of threes, smooth jumpers, and drives that left defenders in the dust. But it wasn't just about scoring. He was a defensive demon, snatching steals and blocking shots like he was auditioning for a superhero movie. The whole team got fired up by his energy, and it felt just like that epic high school game where he went off. Bronny proved he could hang with the big dogs and make a real difference on the court. Just like in high school, the media did a 180 on Bronny. Early on, they were roasting him like yesterday's news. But as Bronny kept improving, the reports started to change.
He had a great draft workout with us where he displayed.
Analysts who were saying he wasn't ready were now talking about his potential. It was a total turnaround. Fans went wild too. Social media exploded with clips of Bronny's sick plays, and hashtags like Bronny Breakout were lighting up everywhere. Sure, there were still some haters, but the Bronny bandwagon was growing fast. The doubters were getting drowned out by the roar of the crowd, and everyone was starting to see what Bronny could really become. Summer League ends, Bronny's a whole new player. Way more confident, way more skilled. The draft's here, and everyone's dying to know where he'll land. Then boom!
With the 55th pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select Bronny James.
The Lakers snatch him up at 55th overall. This ain't just any teammate situation, though. Bronny's about to suit up with his dad, the one and only LeBron James. Never before has a father and son balled on the same NBA team. It's a historic moment, man. Media goes crazy, fans lose their minds, everyone's hyped for their first game together. This season's gonna be electric. LeBron, who has often expressed his dream of playing alongside his son, couldn't hide his pride and excitement. "This is a dream come true," LeBron said in an interview. "To share the court with my son, to be able to mentor him up close, it's something I've always hoped for." Bronny James is just getting warmed up. Sure, his rookie year had its share of stumbles, but hey, that's what happens when you're learning the ropes, especially with a legend like LeBron for a dad. The pressure is real, everyone's got expectations, but that just fuels the fire for this young baller, right? Remember those killer plays in high school and summer league? Those weren't flukes. Bronny's got the talent, the hustle, and the toughness to blaze his own trail in the NBA. Sure, comparisons to LeBron are inevitable, but game by game, Bronny's writing his own chapter in basketball history. This kid's got heart, and we're all here to witness his rise. Bronny has definitely had his ups and downs all under a huge microscope. He struggled at first, but lately he's been killing it. You can see he's working hard to find his own path, even with everyone watching his every move. Sure, some folks doubt him, but tons of fans believe in him too. He's got the talent and the hustle, and he's proving the doubters wrong with every game. The media will never leave him alone, but judging by his recent games, Bronny is totally ready for it. This is just the beginning, and everyone's excited to see what he does next. In the end, Bronny James isn't just trying to live up to a legacy, he's building his own. And if his recent performances are anything to go by, it's going to be an exciting ride. The sight of LeBron and Bronny on the same team, making history together, is a testament to hard work, dedication, and the passing of the torch from one generation to the next. Want more stories about Bronny James's journey and the drama of the NBA? Hit that subscribe button and join our notification squad so you never miss an upload. We'd also love to hear your thoughts on Bronny's performance and the future of father-son duos in the NBA. Leave a comment below and let's get a conversation going. And don't forget to smash that like button if you enjoyed this breakdown of Bronny's Summer League experience. We put a lot of effort into creating these videos, and your likes let us know you want more.